Hello, friends. Welcome back to another episode of the Grace-Filled Leader podcast. Today is about leveling up your management. We all know that in the world of management, there are those who just rise above the rest, right? These successful bosses seem to effortlessly run teams, inspire innovation, and they drive their businesses to new levels. But what's their secret? How do they master the art of management? Well, in this episode, we're going to dive into the secrets of the most successful bosses and uncover the skills and strategies that set them apart. From effective communication to strategic decision-making, these leaders understand the importance of creating a positive work environment and motivating their teams. They know how to leverage their strengths and empower others to achieve their full potential. They embrace challenges, know how to adapt to change, and they continuously seek ways to improve their own leadership skills. So whether you're a seasoned manager or aspiring to climb the corporate ladder, this episode will provide you with some valuable insights and practical tips to level up your management game. Welcome to the Grace-Filled Leader podcast. Do you want better work-life balance? Do you get stuck in patterns of perfectionism and people-pleasing? Have you always been an overachiever but never really felt good enough, no matter how much outward success you achieve? Do you want more time for the things that matter most? Well, you are in the right place. Here on the Grace-Filled Leader podcast, we focus on spirit-driven success and share the secrets to having better work-life balance as a busy woman in leadership. Here you will learn how to set boundaries like a boss, find peace of mind, and reclaim your time for the things that matter most. Hi, I'm Tanya, a wife, mom, leader, and certified Christian life coach. For most of my life, I tried to find worthiness through achievement. I spent decades people-pleasing and pouring myself into my work. I was looking for my value through the approval of others. This led me to feel burned out, empty, and exhausted. I had no time or energy for myself or my family. I realized that I was wasting time and energy looking for validation in all the wrong places. But my life changed when I finally surrendered and God showed me a different way. It is my mission to help you start living the abundant life God has for you. If you're ready to become fueled by grace and find freedom from people-pleasing, if you're ready to multiply your time and impact as a Christian woman in leadership, this podcast is for you. Roll up your sleeves, sister friends. It's time to get after it. Successful leaders possess a unique set of qualities that contribute to their effectiveness. These qualities go beyond technical expertise, and they encompass traits that inspire and motivate their teams. First and foremost, they're excellent communicators. They have the ability to clearly articulate their vision, their expectations, and the goals that they have for their team members. They listen actively, they provide feedback, and they foster open and honest communication within the organization. By creating an environment where everyone feels heard and valued, successful leaders build trust and collaboration. Another quality that sets successful leaders apart is their ability to lead by example. They demonstrate integrity, accountability, and a strong work ethic. They're not afraid to get their hands dirty, and they're willing to go the extra mile to support their team. By embodying the values and behaviors they expect from their employees, successful leaders inspire loyalty and dedication. Successful leaders also possess a high level of emotional intelligence. They're self-aware and empathetic, understanding the needs and emotions of their team members. By recognizing and managing their own emotions, they're able to create a positive work environment where everyone feels supported and motivated. This emotional intelligence allows successful leaders to effectively resolve conflicts, provide constructive feedback, and inspire their teams to achieve their full potential. So one of the key components of being successful as a leader is effective communication. It is a crucial skill for successful leaders. It really is the foundation for building strong relationships, aligning goals, and driving performance. So here are some strategies that some very successful leaders use to enhance their own communication skills. First, they're active listeners. They actively listen to their team members, giving them their full attention and demonstrating empathy. They ask open-ended questions to encourage dialogue and seek to understand different perspectives. This fosters trust and creates a culture of open communication. Second, successful leaders communicate their expectations and instructions clearly and concisely. I have to say, being concise is not my biggest strength, but I'm working on it. But the important thing is speaking clearly, avoid jargon, and use language that is easily understood by everyone. By being clear and concise, leaders minimize misunderstandings and they ensure that their messages are effectively received. A third component of effective communication is giving regular feedback. Successful leaders provide regular feedback to their team members, both positive and constructive. They recognize and acknowledge achievements, and they provide guidance for improvement. This helps their team members grow and develop as professionals. The second quality or trait of a successful leader is learning how to build and maintain a strong team. Successful leaders recognize that the collective efforts of their team members are really what drive the success of a department or an organization. Some strategies that leaders use to build and maintain a strong team are first, to hire the right people for the job. They look for individuals who not only have the necessary skills and experience, but also align with the values and the culture of the organization. Leaders onboard thoroughly to ensure that new team members feel welcome and supported. They empower team members by delegating tasks and responsibility. They demonstrate that they trust their team to deliver results and provide the necessary support and resources. By empowering team members, successful leaders foster a sense of ownership and accountability. It really gets people invested in their work. And the third aspect of building and maintaining a strong team is through recognition and reward. Successful leaders recognize and reward the achievements of their team members. They celebrate milestones and, where possible, provide incentives to motivate and retain top performers. A third quality of successful leaders are that they're able to set goals and create a culture of accountability. Part of creating a culture of accountability is setting clear, measurable, relevant goals for team members, and then checking in with their team members to see how they're doing and monitoring progress, providing support, removing barriers, and then being transparent in communication. Successful leaders communicate their expectations and their progress towards goals openly and transparently. They provide regular updates, and they share relevant information with their team. By being transparent, leaders foster trust and ensure that everyone is on the same page. The next quality of successful leaders is knowing how to handle conflict and difficult situations. Conflict and difficult situations are inevitable in any workplace, but successful leaders have the skills to handle these challenges effectively and still maintain a positive work environment. And some of the strategies that are used to handle conflict effectively include active listening and mediation. Successful leaders listen to all parties involved, seeking to understand all perspectives. They really act and present themselves in a curious sort of fashion, seeking to understand. They facilitate open and constructive communication. They encourage problem solving and collaboration to address difficult situations. That means getting team members involved in the decision-making process and involved in seeking solutions. By promoting collaboration, this empowers team members and it fosters a sense of ownership in the process. And finally, successful leaders invest in conflict resolution training for themselves and for their team members. They are learners and they equip themselves with the necessary skills and tools to handle conflicts effectively. The next important quality of a successful leader, and hey guys, we talk about this one an awful lot, don't we, is around time management and prioritization. Successful leaders understand the importance of effective time management and prioritization. They know that their time and energy are valuable resources that need to be utilized efficiently. So see if any of this sounds familiar. These are some of the strategies that successful bosses use for time management and prioritization. First, they prioritize tasks and projects based on their importance and their urgency. They focus on high-value activities that align with their goals, and then they delegate or eliminate low-value tasks. By prioritizing effectively, leaders maximize their productivity, and they ensure that important deadlines are met. The second strategy is through time blocking. See guys, successful leaders use time blocking techniques to allocate dedicated time for specific tasks or projects. They create a schedule and they stick to it. This minimizes distractions and interruptions. By using time blocking, you can optimize your time and maintain focus on priorities. And third is the art of delegation. Successful leaders delegate tasks and responsibilities to team members, trusting them to deliver results. They leverage the strengths and the skills of their team to lighten their workload and focus on strategic goals. By delegating effectively, not only do you free up your time for higher level tasks, but you truly empower your team members. Done correctly, it isn't dumping work onto your team members. It truly is empowering them and investing in their own professional growth. Another common trait of successful leaders is that they're lifelong learners. They understand the importance of continuous learning and professional development to stay ahead in a rapidly changing work landscape. Some of the strategies that are used for continuous learning are doing research and reading. Successful leaders stay updated on industry trends and best practices. They seek out new knowledge and insights to enhance their skills and broaden their own perspectives. Second, they network and they mentor. They actively engage in networking and seeking out mentors within their own industry. That means building relationship with like-minded professionals and learning from their experience. By networking and mentoring, successful leaders gain valuable advice and guidance to further develop their leadership skills. Third is through training and workshops. I'm constantly investing in training and workshops, it seems. I don't know what it is, but I always see the next shiny object and want to learn. But successful leaders do invest in their own development by attending training programs and workshops. They seek out opportunities to enhance their skills and acquire new knowledge. This really helps you bring new ideas to your organization, and it also, I guess for me, it inspires me to grow and it makes me excited about my work. Okay, here comes another topic that is a big focus of this podcast, and that is balancing work and personal life. Truly successful leaders understand the importance of maintaining a healthy work-life balance. They know that taking care of their well-being is essential for their long-term success. Some strategies that are important when it comes to balancing work and personal life, and again, see how many of these sound familiar. First is setting boundaries. Boy, don't we know this one. They set clear boundaries between work and personal life. They establish designated work hours and try to prioritize personal time for themselves, their hobbies, and their family. By setting boundaries, leaders ensure that they have time for both work and personal commitments. They create balance by delegating and empowering. Much like with work tasks, they delegate and empower team members to take on additional responsibilities, trusting their team to deliver results and supporting them. This really allows not only empowerment, but it allows the leader to create and maintain that work-life balance that they seek. And finally, self-care. Successful leaders prioritize taking care of themselves. They engage in activities that promote physical and mental health wellness, such as exercise, meditation, prayer, and activities or hobbies that are enjoyable. It's like the old adage, you're sitting on the airplane and the cabin loses pressure. What do they say? You put your own oxygen mask on first before you put one on the person next to you. By taking care of yourself, you're able to recharge and maintain your energy and your focus so you really can give your best to your profession and to your family. So let's just review those qualities of successful leaders one more time. First of all, successful leaders have strategies for effective communication. Second, they know how to build and maintain a strong team. Third, they know how to set goals and create a culture of accountability. Fourth, they're skilled at handling conflict and difficult situations. Fifth, they know how to manage their time and prioritize tasks. What are we on? Sixth? They're continuous learners and they invest in their own professional development. Number 7, they balance their work and their personal life. So there you go. There are 7 tips of the most successful bosses or leaders on the planet. So as I said, this aligns so much with what we talk about on this show. It really is important to create work-life balance if you want to multiply your time, not only for your family, but also increase your impact as a leader. You need to stay balanced and recharged to really give everything your most. And if you're struggling with this, my friends, if you need a partner to help you just sort it all out and figure out how to create better balance in your life, jump on a free discovery call with me. You can go to gracefilledleader.com/workwithme to learn more and to schedule your free session with me. That's gracefilledleader.com/workwithme. Don't hesitate, people. Investing in yourself is the best investment you can make, because truly an investment in yourself is an investment in other people. So go now to gracefilledleader.com/workwithme and book your free 15-minute call. Let's see if Christian life coaching for you, with me, is the right next step. Until next time, I pray that the Lord fills you with gratitude and His amazing grace.